What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be doing a video from brother Anton Daniels. Now, shout out to this brother. I do want to say this. This is going to be a video that's going to be probably a little bit longer. And, oh boy, I've been waiting for somebody else to cover this because I want to hear what these ladies are going to say about the 4B movement. Especially Melly and Ava. Oh yeah, I can't wait. So this probably gonna be like a 45-minute long video, so I want to just brace you guys for that. But let's go ahead and get started.
4B movement.
The 4B movement.
The 4B movement.
So what is it? Actually, a fringe feminist campaign from South Korea. The 4Bs, Korean for four no's, no marrying men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no sex with men.
There's so much pressure in South Korea for women to have kids, and women felt extremely undervalued. So they have sort of banded together to not kind of give into these societal pressures.
South Korea has the world's lowest fertility rate. Now, Google searches for 4B surging to record levels in the U.S. as one.
What a lot of these news channels don't understand about the 4B movement is not because from what a woman said, and I think I covered this before, it's not because they don't want to have children. It's because at least the majority, they don't want to have, they can't have children because of the economy. But this particular group, just like the ones here, are the undesirables, the ones that can't get a man to actually be with them.
One of its top trending searches in the last 48 hours. Trump's Supreme Court picks helped overturn Roe v. Wade, unleashing a wave of protests nationwide. His position on abortion access has varied, but during the final stages of his campaign, saying states should decide.
Whether the women like it or not, I'm going to protect them.
Well, he's been saying that. It's been back to the state since 2022. If that doesn't tell you how much American privilege you have, I don't know what does, because the audacity.
The fact that they clipped that last video to talk about reproductive rights when that video is pertaining to illegal immigrants that are harming women, this is why the media has lost all its credibility, all of it. And I just want to say this is how you could tell that God is working his magic in mysterious ways. Because look, he's not even in office yet and he's stopping the whole movement. Look at that. Look at God.
First of all, who the heck is checking for anybody in 4B?
Exactly.
I can say it. Nobody other than the desperate ass simps out here that's one to damn fucking get some damn coochie cat because they can't get it on their own.
Majority of them 4B women is for no, because don't nobody want them. Okay,
They already lesbians.
so nobody, none of these men out here that I know that is pressed over losing some type of vagina access or some type of bodily access to anybody in this 4B movement. Y'all look crazy.
I feel like if that's going to make the number of baby deletions go down, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
It's crazy. I think you can tell probably white women will be on that. I know Anton has showed on his page earlier of a white woman talking about we're not giving men a vagina anymore. I'm like, man, look, she like that's crazy.
That's not gonna happen. That's not going. They just talking. That'll never happen anyway.
I mean, well, we don't have to worry about.
Oh, dang. Ava, no.
Ava, you're in the matrix.
Yeah, she froze up.
I feel like if this doesn't show how privileged Americans are, because they had actual issues over there. Like they have real issues in South Korea. We don't have any issues. And people keep saying about these rights being taken. What rights are being taken away? I have access on TikTok and nobody has answered the question. Like what rights? If you're talking about Roe v. Wade, it just got passed down to the state. I'm happy that, Florida didn't pass anything, but it's back to the states. It's in the hands of you. You should want less government for.
The fact of the matter is that Jerry, I think that's her name. She said it. What rights are you losing? And also, it was passed down back to the state. Y'all say y'all don't want the federal government to interfere with your rights, but then they overturn it and push it back down to the state to give you the ability to actually vote on it. Now y'all having a big ass fit. And again, I've asked this question multiple times because I have several women on my podcast that said, "Oh, you're being mean, you're being misogynistic because you're not listening to what women are saying." I'm simply putting the damn question at the forefront of the table. What rights are being taken away from y'all because none of y'all can seem to answer that fucking question to save y'all fucking life? I'm still trying to get y'all to answer that goddamn question. So y'all take up a damn movement saying 4B, talking about we're not gonna have sex, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do that for men because we didn't get our way. Most of the bitches in the 4B movement is ugly as sin. It should be a sin that their mama didn't swallow them when they were seeds. You want me to be honest? Most of the women are butt ass ugly, especially that motherfucker with the damn mustache. Ooh, that bitch ugly.
For Black people to complain about government so badly, and for women to complain about government so badly, you want it so bad. You want the government to be in your business. The 4B movement is not my issue. They can have that.
I love how it's my body, my choice until the government issues a mandatory jab that we all got to get. Then it don't matter about my body, my choice. And also it's kind of interesting because they talk about how you can't get rid of the baby if you want to. But yeah, if a mother were pregnant and she was taking hard drugs, she would be in jail for that. So again, it's these women, sometimes it bothers me that the only right that they care about is killing. Like I've seen so many women say, "Oh, I'm voting for my future children." So you're voting for your children to delete your grandchildren. That's what you're saying. Okay. Like, it's like they don't even realize what they're talking about. And I think it's funny because most of the pro-life movement is just be responsible and prevent pregnancy if you don't want to be pregnant. So you guys are doing it for us. You're closing your legs. Look how quickly everything's going to drop down. Just closing your legs. And I think it's funny also because all of the Harris, the male Harris voters, y'all played yourselves because they still not going to sleep with y'all after this. So
yeah, it's still like.
That is actually a fact because let me see if I can pull up a video of that dude. Let me see if I can pull up a video from that.
When I see a man, you don't think I'm intimate with him?
Oh boy. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up video. Harris. Yeah, let me see if I can find that video. And this is who we supposed to be listening to? Got it. Here we go. Another. What the fuck? Hell no. Oh my God. I'm done. I'm done with TikTok. What the fuck? Hell no. I'm done.
Like bracelets to identify, and I'm like, y'all are trying to make it seem like this is the Handmaid's Tale, but y'all are literally getting blue bracelets.
They're like shaving their hair too in protest. I'm like, ladies,
and then that's triggering yourself even more unattractive. And then that's triggering some people. I've seen it on TikTok where women with alopecia or women that are in remission from cancer, and they're like, so you're saying that I'm less desirable because I don't have any hair, but you're literally shaving your hair off in protest to not, indulge in these things with men. You really shouldn't be having kids out of wedlock. You really shouldn't be doing certain things out of wedlock anyway. So it's it's just showing the privilege for
These are women who was already borderline Ellen DeGeneres. Like this is already like this is not. Come on, man. Like no, they ain't none of them doing this shit. They either talk it. You know, one just saying it for a beat. They probably doing something that night, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Ridiculous.
It's all the blue-haired girls with the septums anyway. Like nobody was checking for y'all anyways.
You're more than likely bi or lesbian or something like.
Anyway, off the top, right? They are that way. Now you got an excuse. Now I'm 4B. You've been 4B since 2015.
I'm like, I'm kind of like over. I'm kind of over it because most women can't even have social media yet. There are imbeciles of women, American women, that are on social media with this whole movement and just pretty much hijacked it. If that doesn't show privilege, I don't know what does. Now all the US 4B movement is hijacking the South Korean 4B movement, which actually was for a reason. If that's not privilege,
I'm gonna tell you.
That's what they do. They just hijack other people's circumstances and then they twist it and they pervert it and then they make it something extremely obnoxious. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy for society. And they're so loud about it. Like, girl, nobody cares. That's why you have to be so loud to get some attention. Nobody cares.
That's because America they need a cause. Like we're so privileged here. We need something to feel like we're equivalent to those fighting in the civil rights or even before that.
American feminist movement got killed when Hillary didn't leave Bill. I promise you, because she was the leader at one point. But when I'm telling you, they got mad at her for not leaving Bill. It's been dismantled ever since. Because she was supposed to be the next hope.
I promise you, none of these women out in the streets is practicing 4B.
Okay.
Right. And then all of the ones in the videos that, like she said, the blue-haired weird, this the undesirables. You don't see they wasn't getting it no way, so they all right.
The undesirables is shooting a shot too. That's the honest to God.
Yeah, they 34B. Yeah.
You know the thing is, the undesirables are trying to shoot their sides at the men, but let them tell it. They not. Oh shit! You can't take none of these people serious. I'm sorry, you can't. Anything on TikTok like that, you can't take them serious. They tell you a lie in a heartbeat.
Shoot their shot all day long. They trying to give up all of that 4P all day long. They busting it down for a real one, man.
But then they
looking at these women be lying, bro. Look, I've never seen a group of people that lie so bad more than these women. On a regular, bro, I might do a reaction video to somebody that sent me something, and then somebody will call me like, "Man, I know her, bro. Man, check this out." Niggas be trying to send me pictures of busting the chick down that was saying that she was celibate. I'm like, stop, man. And look, nobody believes y'all. You know how you know if somebody is real? They don't say nothing. They just do it. Nobody announces that they're leaving. They just go. You know what I'm saying? They just go. And so nobody believes them at all.
What is it that boy Will says? They take their ball and they go home without saying much. These motherfuckers have made a whole goddamn trend on TikTok talking about 4B. Bitch, you don't take your mustard ass over there and shut the fuck up. You ain't going nowhere. Only thing you going is to cry in your damn corner. Shut up. These motherfuckers.
Real G's moving sounds like lasagna.
right. Just like Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
But the point is that I know black women ain't doing that. I know
you would be surprised. There were black women. Black
women are sex crazed.
They are, but they're so hyper focused on liberalism that they're going to gravitate towards that.
Listen, let me tell you something. You could take all that liberalism out of her with one night. One night and all of that shit.
All I gotta do is see Tyrone with the swag and he smelled good with a little bit of cologne or whatever. He got his chain or whatever. That's it. It's all gonna go out the window.
The right cologne on is over with.
I believe that a lot of these
if he got that Dior Sauvage, that's it.
I believe that a lot of these women are liberal because of their circumstance. They're not liberal because that's what they choose to do. And that's I genuinely believe that. I don't believe that a lot of these women are liberal because by choice. I believe that they're liberal by circumstance. And so if they were in a different situation, even when it comes to women that are in relationships, a lot of times, being in a relationship with the man that they want, with the right man, versus being in a relationship with the man that they settle for, also can cause you to live in this liberal feminist mindset.
It's true.
And I see it all the time. They could be in a relationship, and honestly, a lot of times they be choosing with their ass with somebody else, depending on what the circumstance is. If he took advantage of it, look, it's a guy. This is so funny. It's a guy right now that's going viral, and he's been going viral for a long time because he's been fucking everybody else's wife, right?
What?
Oh,
I think you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
The dude in Africa. I think I seen
it. And he been recording it.
What's his name?
I forgot what his name is, but he been recording it.
Yeah.
And he been busting down all of these. All these chicks is married. They all married. And they busting it down for a dude. And he look like a Simon or something. You know what I'm saying? but I mean, I can't hate on him. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I can't hate on him because it's their fault. But that just shows you that women by default are wild beings, and they will do anything, and they will switch their man at the drop of a dime, at the drop of a hat. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what their circumstance is. And they say 400 and count. I thought it was 300. I guess it's 400, right? But my point is that they doing this by their circumstance. They're not doing it by choice. I don't believe that they're doing it by choice.
I saw him. Ibang.
I feel like most liberal women, until they meet like that conservative traditional man, because I'm gonna be real, like up until I met my husband, I ran the relationship because I made the money, I was the masculine one. And it wasn't until I met my husband where I tell him this every time. It was our first argument that I knew that he was the one, because we got into it and he's like, I don't know who the hell you're used to talking to like that, but you ain't gonna talk to me like that. And I was like, oh daddy, okay, I like that. And it's true. It's like the first, when a man, like everyone wants a man that is going to check her. Like Jill Scott says, if you could tell me what to do, that you could tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. And my man, he tells me no, that's it. End the conversation. Daddy got the last word. And I never had that until him. Before, I'm gonna do what I want. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm grown. I don't have that attitude with him. I let him lead. And I don't know if that's because he's the first country boy I've ever been with. He is straight from Louisiana. He's a country boy. And I don't know if it's because of that, because I wasn't used to that in Philly. But I will say though, once I got me a traditional man, I know. He is just the normal gun shooting country boy.
A lot of these guys that's listening, and I want Q Diddy to not crash out tonight.
I mean, think about it. What we saw with the TikTok video, yeah, boy, just. What we saw with old buddy crashing out versus what we got. Masculinity. Old buddy is one of them damn booty boy ass dudes.
For a lot of these people for a lot of these guys that's listening, bro, if you got a backbone and you just genuinely don't give a fuck and you stand on what you stand on, they will love you for it.
Yes, we will.
You do not have to compromise. And I don't mean just be an asshole.
No.
But when you stand on your shit and you don't have to compromise, and they love that shit.
Mm-hmm. No woman wants a pushover. You want a man that's going to be strong. Yes, it's respect too, because there's a lot of things. Like I said, if he says no, that's it. I'm not going to question him. He always gets the last word on something. So it's a respect thing, and I feel like unless you have that in your life,
And I was going to say too, a lot of liberal women, we're used to we don't have fathers growing up. We're used to our mothers leading. We're used to our mothers taking care of everything financially, the household. So we watch that and we start to emulate that. We start to become masculine. We start to take on those roles. We're okay with being the breadwinner. And it's not until you find a man that's willing to let you be. And like I told him, like now I'm wearing pink now. I don't know how this man turned me into a feminine girl. I used to wear black all the time. Now I got pink nails. I don't know who I am anymore. He brought out my femininity. And I feel like a lot of, until a woman is loved the right way, real talk, until a woman is loved the right way by a man, he will bring you out of that masculinity into your femininity. And I never had that until now.
Going for that shit. What?
I always get dragged into this.
We see the facial expressions, bro.
I feel like Alicia from last week. Like he just kept
I like strong women. Well, okay.
Ty is not going.
I'm still strong. He loves the fact that I'm strong, but at the end of the day, like I'm gonna let my man lead. If he said if we can have a disagreement about something, we're gonna disagree. But if it's something important, something that's gonna affect our family, he gonna have the last word.
You want listen, if it's Ty believes that a woman always has the right to say what she want to say, what she want to say.
I never said that. I'm looking at this 4B
I didn't say
stuff.
you said it. I was assuming. Ty, correct me. I'm sorry.
So I'm looking at this 4B. I'm looking on, some of these sites, but I'm looking in the back. Most of these women are part of the community. They don't even want men, so it's pretty easy for them to do it. And the rest of them are quote unquote, like y'all said, the undesirable women. I haven't seen one attractive woman with this 4B movement thing. So
they transitioning into men. So
next year they're gonna be over here talking about I'm a man now. Think about it. They gonna cut all their hair off. That's step 1. They gonna start wearing baggy ass shit. That's step 2. Step 3, they gonna try to adopt a masculine ass personality. That's 3. 4, they gonna be able to try to turn your damn girl into a lesbian. That's 4. 5 is them over there talking about I got a ding-a-ling and I got a pole and berries. And they gonna be able to talk. They gonna be able to try to do some shit. Like think about it. They gonna be able to try to challenge you. It's all a part of the game. They don't want to be women. They don't want to be feminine. That's cool. Take your mustard ass over there to the 4B movement and cool. But the thing is, these people. The thing is, like they said, these women are undesirables. They already ain't got a dude. You want to know why the STD rate is so high? Cause dudes and women don't be keeping they damn shit to themselves. They just be fucking. You get some dick. You get some pussy. You everything. It's all that. Am I wrong?
That too.
Yeah, but that assumption with me, no woman in my life is ever gonna tell me what to do or run my household. So that's just
except Kamala Harris that you were hoping for. Kamala Harris.
What's up? I think that we all need to thank President Trump for single-handedly getting rid of hoes. These women are.
I agree.
These women are saying, "I'm not gonna have." I'm talking, feminine woman. These women are saying, "I'm not gonna sleep with you unless you respect me," and I'm like, "Nigga, what? You sleep with niggas that don't respect you in the first place? I'm not gonna have fucking kids with you if you're not marrying me." And we're like, "This is what we fucking asked for. What are you talking about?"
Yep, you are 100% correct.
So we appreciate you, President Trump, for getting rid of these hoes.
You know what? You pointed something out that's pretty.
Exactly. The hoes are starting to go back in their damn corners, and all the feminine women are starting to show themselves. Hey, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the feminine women that is coming out now. That is saying fuck these crazy ass broads. Shout out to y'all. Let's do it. Let's give it another crowd. Yes, there we go. Yeah, shout out to y'all. We ain't got no blue-haired women's over here talking all that bullshit. Let's do it for a third time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Give y'all. Boy, shout out to y'all. We don't want them undesirables. No. Smart. We don't want them flatbacks. We don't want. I ain't shit. We don't want no flatbacks. We don't want no shaved heads. We don't want none of that shit. Congratulations.
And really, what this whole disagreement with this election is women basically saying that I'm not going to do the shit that I wasn't supposed to do in the first place.
I know, right?
That's all it is. You are 100% correct.
I'm not going to date men that don't value me. Nigga, what were you doing in the first place?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not going to bust it down for a real one. I'm swearing off men. And that means you're not going to get pregnant out of wedlock and you're not going to delete a baby. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, in a way, you 100% correct. 1,000% correct.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the women that should not be reproducing themselves. So
exactly.
Yeah,
so all of y'all are diehard Trump supporters. What do you think he's going to change this 4 years compared to the last 4 years? Because the last time he was in office, America was horrible. Like, it was the economy.
He learned from the errors of his ways
crime
from the
was
first
up.
time. I just told you,
We used to watch TV.
He have got rid of hoes in the first week. My gas done went down in the first week.
Yeah,
my 401k
he's not in office
went up
yet.
$35,000 in the first week. There was 3 wars that were ceased in the first week.
You know, Ty is the reason why I'm not going to answer Ty, because Ty knows that I can cook this question all day long. I can cook this question for the next 30 minutes if I wanted to.
No, I legit want to know the answer, Anton. The reason why I'm not going to better everybody's life?
The reason why I'm not going to answer this, Ty, is because you don't give a fuck. So I'm not going to waste my time. You don't give a fuck. So why even entertain that shit? No, I ain't about to waste my breath.
is it enough that Trump represents masculinity?
I think you're trolling.
Is that good enough? Is that a good enough answer? Because he represents masculinity. She does not. When it comes to war, which this country loves war.
I'm going to say this. I feel that I can drag my nuts across the ground because them bitches are big. That's the real reason. I ain't got to be bitchified. You're welcome.
I'm more willing to trust a masculine figure over the feminine figure that everybody already sees as a joke. So Trump is not even in office yet, and everybody is already like, all these other countries are getting some act right.
Putin already acknowledged him. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier. Putin already congratulated Trump. I think that was yesterday or the day before. He didn't say he was going to stop fighting with the Ukraine, but he said he would like to find a peaceful solution.
Yeah. Trump, as soon as that Trump was announced, hey, sit your mustard ass down. That's what happened. Sit the fuck down. What are y'all doing? Y'all over here acting like y'all over here big and bold and shit. Nah, sit the fuck down. You ain't doing nothing. Only thing you gonna do is doggone do what I say do. That means sit your goofy ass down. You gonna do what the hell I say. And if you don't like it, okay, no more money for you. That's what it meant.
And he didn't say any of that until Trump got in office. Well, is headed to office. So
do you think Trump is going to sell the people out to make deals with Putin and China and North Korea?
What do you mean by sell the people out?
To China?
We
are sold out already.
He meant one of the first things I heard him say, well, we're going to get, rich. And he's, he always comments on how, he's going to take care of the wealthy and stuff like that. Do you think he's going to sell the American people out for their best interest?
Worse than Biden.
What are you talking about, Ty?
Compared to who? Sell the country out compared to who? Because compared to them, sold out.
Do you think there's going to be like a Trump? Do you think there's going to be a Trump tower in Ukraine?
Ty is a plant.
Not a plant.
What do you mean?
Ty is trolling. He is.
I'm being so serious right now.
I'm being serious too. Are you talking about you? Because we were just talking about the war. So how will he sell the people out? Like, are you talking about
Do you think do you think once they clear the land out in Ukraine that there's gonna be like a big Trump Tower in the Ukraine land?
Clear the land? What is this nigga talking about?
Do you see that everything here is made in China? That's all the proof you need that we are already sold out. How much things in your home are not made in China, did not come from China? And you're worried about him putting up a tower in another country?
He's not going to do a
about
tower.
What's going on here?
Listen,
I believe
sold
you're
out. Bill Clinton sold us out a long time ago.
To a man that don't even want to be here in America.
I do believe Trump will deal with Russia with that pipeline they got with Germany and get some of that oil.
39 years of my life. I've been here for the last 39 years of my life.
I said you don't want to be here in America.
I mean, being coming from a West Indian household, traveling overseas, and spending a lot of time overseas. I think let me just clear it up. I think that people are very close-minded with overseas. They think America's the best place. Although there's a lot of opportunities here, you can.
Ty, brother, come on now. Don't try that bullshit. Niggas is literally fleeing their home country to bring their asses to America. Don't try, brother. Please don't try that shit. Please don't. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. We all know America is one of the best countries in the world. Don't try that shit. These people come here to make their damn bread and they leave. That's the reason why they trying to come to America so bad. They trying to make that bread because our currency goes the farthest in their country. Let's not do that, bro. You know damn well what the fuck it is.
Live a great life, especially live it in the Caribbean. And that's just my stance on it.
No, that has nothing to do with what I said. Whatsoever. I also agree that there's great places overseas and a lot. Listen, it's a huge world. Nobody is saying that. Nobody is debating that. But what I'm saying is you don't fucking want to be here. So what difference does it make?
No, I'm here. I'm going to be here for a while.
But you don't want to be here long term.
Before I have property here.
You don't want to be here long term. And that's cool. And I don't denounce that. I think that people should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as it's legal. I ain't tripping off of that. But you don't want to be here, so you asking disingenuous questions.
I really no, seriously. I'm not even joking. I hear people, especially Trump supporters and Trump, like they're I call them Trump stans. No matter what Trump do, they think Trump is gonna like change their life. I heard a person, she had like a 600 credit score. She's saying Trump is coming in office. The rates are gonna drop. She's gonna buy this.
Yeah, but Ty, listen.
They have dropped the rates
like
though.
These people think Trump is coming in office that their whole life is gonna change.
Let's entertain this because you're using low hanging fruit in order to justify your argument, right? The first thing that we need is borders closed because we don't want to send American taxpayer dollars overseas to fight proxy wars just to make big corporations and hidden donors rich. All right, that's the number one thing. The second thing that you need is stability in the economy, because the problem is that when we close off these borders and we start to implement these tariffs, we need to renegotiate with NATO because we put the majority of our resources into it. Also, on top of that, Ty right there. Also, on top of that, we need to make sure that we shore up American manufacturing. It's not about giving handouts. It's about making sure that people have the opportunity to really take care of their families and increase their purchasing power, which then allows for you to start your own business, buy homes, and then it spurs the economy, which now we see the Fed over the last couple of months have been dropping interest rates. First, they dropped it 50 basis points. Then they dropped it another 25 basis points, which makes borrowing easier. When you have money moving through the markets and borrowing easier, then you start having a greater affordability because people don't want to purchase homes, not because there's not a shortage of homes, like Kamala Harris says, is because we have an affordability crisis. So the low.
Let's give it to you like this too. The more our country's currency is distributed throughout the entire world, the higher the value our dollar is. The less money we have in circulation, the higher our currency is. Think about it like that.
Lower of the interest rates, the more that banks make money, the more money circulates throughout the economy. Ultimately, you also get more security, because we want to make sure that we support the police, because it is crime and it is running rampant. You have stuff that's being perpetuated against taxpaying citizens. We know about Laken Riley. We know about the 5-year-old that just got raped over in New York. We know about 300,000 children that's missing as a result of this border crisis. And we can pretty much guess where they are. I don't have to say that out loud. So it's a lot of different things that we can talk about. RFK, him implementing him and having him overhaul our food system. Auditing the federal government, because we have to make sure that all of our government agencies are spending accordingly, because we got too much bloatware, and it's being taxed too much. Him lowering taxes, which ultimately, add value in all citizens, because not only is it difficult for corporations to be able to borrow money in order to continue to put into their businesses, but they froze hiring because it's very difficult for them to continue to put money into these businesses, because it's so hard to do business in America nowadays. And so, we can go on and on. I talk about this shit all day long on the Millionaire Morning Show, but him being in this economy absolutely 100% continues to make America great again, to make a long story short. And the last 3.5 years was shit for most people. The 4 years before that, people were running it up, but they couldn't appreciate it. And honest to God, you can't tell me that Biden got 81 million votes. That's bullshit. You're telling me that he got 12 million more votes than Obama at his most popular. God damn it, I'm not going for it. And listen, we got to acknowledge it because it is what it is. But I just personally don't believe that he ever got 12 million more votes. I'm not going for it.
No, the mail-in ballots really came through for him, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, too, that people constantly talk about how Trump only wants to make rich people rich, when Trump took a massive pay cut running for president. He didn't even take a paycheck while he was in the White House. He lost Mar-a-Lago. He's risking his freedom. He's risking his life, literally. So for Trump to have such a big risk, and he's doing this solely because he wants to fix America, just shows how patriotic he actually is. And I think it's really sad that people don't see that. They don't look at that part.
And I think that is very telling that billionaire was able to connect with the middle class, but the woman that claims that she came from a middle class family couldn't even connect and couldn't get union workers or couldn't get the Amish or couldn't get anybody that was truly boots on the ground to vote.
That's another thing. The Amish came out and voted for him. So it wasn't just black men. It was the Amish. Like, that speaks to a whole nother problem. If the Amish came out and voted for him, that's a problem. They don't vote, really. If the economy was that bad to the point where the Amish came out, there's a problem. There's a big ass problem. It's not just it. y'all out of touch. Seriously.
For her. He won by a literal landslide. Almost 5 million more votes. That's the proof right
Ty,
there.
you don't like none of my answers?
I listen to you. I respect. I'll say this. I don't like Trump, but at the same time, I'm an American. I'm currently living here. So I hope Trump follows the plans that he says he is. But it's just funny to me that a lot of people, especially the Trump stands, they think that their whole life is going to change because Trump is now in office. And what happened the last time he was in office?
Their life changed.
Life was way better.
Men weren't walking into women's bathrooms. Women weren't getting pushed out by grown men.
Men wasn't pussified.
Never happened. A lot. It's a lot. You're a man. You don't have the same perspective as some women do.
Didn't the gender neutral bathroom change when Trump was in office? I remember that.
No, he banned the transgender bathrooms. He got a lot of heat for that.
I think
He's trying to
Obama
reverse all of
started
that too.
I think it was Obama who started that.
No, it was definitely during the Trump era.
No, he banned it. Trump was the first one. Trump was the first president to openly support gay marriage. That was about it. But he was never for the transgender. He said he was okay with people being transgender, but being in women's spaces, he was never okay with that. Children transitioning, he's never been okay with that.
Hey, Ty, is there anything that you agree with that Trump did that was good during his presidency, or any policy that
the stock market hit all-time highs? That's the only thing I would say.
That's it. Nothing else.
He fumbled the bag on COVID.
What about him? No new wars and bringing American troops home. Did that not resonate with you?
We had wars during that's when the whole North Korea thing was going on.
What?
That's when
he was the first president to actually cross over.
They were at a.
That's not true. That's not true.
Now he's the first one to walk across that border and talk to Kim Jong-un ever.
So we heard what they said. But it's baffling to me that these people are the ones that voted, but yet they say all this shit, but they don't know what the hell they be talking about. Whew. Anyways, guys, damn. I want to know what you guys are going to say about this shit. I don't know what to say. That this is getting crazier and crazier by the day. All I'm gonna say is this: be careful for what you ask for, because you might get it. And with Biden authorizing Ukraine to use the ATACMS missiles, we could have been on the verge of that shit if, sorry to say it, if Kamala would have been in. All I'm going to say is this. Be careful what y'all ask for. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support podcast on Spotify.com. I will see you guys on the flip side, and thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.